Hello and welcome back to episode 10 of my Darkest Dungeon Let's Play. I went around and fucked with some skills. I did go ahead and give Kydus the same setup as Ryan because it just works so beautifully. Upgraded everyone's skills equipment for these four guys because they work really well as a team. And they're also two of our highest levels and two of our second highest levels because today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take on the Necromancer Apprentice. Blood spin for no reason. For completing this quest, we will get a beautiful ring for Isaac, which will make him slightly weaker, however, makes him into a fucking spectacular healer and gives him the ability to basically erase stress from characters, which will be beautiful. We'll also get quite a sum of gold, and it'll be interesting because we have to kill a fucking boss. So we've got Ryan up front, we've got Kydus up front for the point blank, and Josephans. Mike just for big old damage because this guy is the king of the boners, he is the boner killer. And then we have Mother for the poison, and she's going to combo with Isaac's death touch. Isaac's going to give us spread damage and be our healer. Let's give her some trinkets. Should have done this off camera, but I forgot because I'm a fucking bitch. Right. You may have the squeak ba doo ba doo. You may have the debuff charm because you debuff yourself all the time. You can have nothing. None of these suit you at all. Michael, my dear, you can have this for more melee damage. And Kydus, my dear, you can have more dodge, more trap disarm, and more ranged damage. That is going to kick all of the deck. Okay, hopefully nobody dies. It is a boss fight. Let's see how we get on. Let's provision first. Wait, I'm panicking. I don't have the money to be spending on this, but I want to take everything I can. So 3 shovels. A couple of bandages, a couple of antivenoms, a herb, a couple of keys, and let's go for 2 full stacks of torches and pray to all of the gods, old and new, that this is enough to get us through. Fucking here we go,
Mastery
boys.
over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
I remember my first necromancy.
The devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Okay, so the boss is usually as far away as possible, so I'm going to go right ahead and say he's not in either of these rooms, and he's definitely in one of these. So let's start heading that way and assume we are correct. Let's fucking do this. Oh, this is fine. This is fine right off the bat. Right, bleed chance is the same as blight, so let's just go for blight. What's yours? You're the same and you're more dangerous, so let's poison you. No, there we go. Oh, I'm so nervous. Hate fighting bosses in this game, they're all horrible. And sometimes they'll allow you to false sense security too, which is even fucking worse. Yes, resist it, thank you. There's no point going for the big damage and shuffle, let's just clear things out.
Be gone, fiend.
Beautiful. Let's go for the heal. Thank you, you're going to need all the health you can get. You're going to need to stop stunning yourself, bitch. Zealous accusation
Back to
for
the
the
pit.
pair of them. Thank you very much, Mike. You are a gem.
As
Right,
victories
moving forward.
mount, so too will resistance.
Fuck you! I'm not doing it. No, there's already a boss in this dungeon. I don't need 2, and that one will definitely kill me. Boners. 2 stress dealers. Right. No, told you before. Mike doesn't like wine. Right, play grenades. 2 of those in the beds. Wow, they're really not a fan of Mike. But because you're poisoned, I can use my special boop touch move. Boop!
Inspiration.
Inspiration
and
indeed.
improvement.
Right, point blank shot for big damage. Boom! Nice. I mean, I know it looks unfair and that you're taking all the damage, dude, but you know, that's your job.
Another
You're the tank.
abomination
Take the
cleansed
damage.
from our lands.
Finish him. Bone
Slowly,
Courtier, more like
gently.
fucking dead.
This
That wasn't
is
really a
how
pun.
life
I
is
gave up
taken.
halfway through, so you're just gonna have to live with it. Right, key, and we get
If only
heirlooms.
treasure
Oh,
could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
see, the problem is we're carrying all this shit. Like, I'm getting rid of the laudanum. Like, I don't need it. It's for curing a disease, a status selection known as horror, and I don't know anything that actually inflicts horror. Should we risk using a shovel? Or a key? Let's shovel it. Boom!
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now
Ow.
it must be carried home.
Okay, a full stack of gold is worth more than a full stack of onyx, so let's take that. And we definitely need deeds. Deeds are the one thing we're running out of, so let's just get rid of our holy water. That'll give us a buff for 3 rounds against everything. Oh, trap! We dodged it. Nice one. Right, let's get our torchlight back up to radiant and go into this room. And we find fuck all. But the torchlight did give us a scout, so we've got a hallway battle and another battle. Onwards and upwards. Battle. Just maggots, we can do this. Whoa!
Executed with impunity.
And hopefully they target Kydus now and you can just kill them with a riposte damage. Or not. You can have a puppet mother. Not very polite. How dare you? She is a lady.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Actually, that's probably worth saying. The not witch doctor, the plague doctor class is actually female. She doesn't look very female. Like, I would always assume this was like a cloak or a coat, but apparently no. It is
Another one falls.
a dress. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the narrator. Stop attacking my mother! Assholes. Overkill.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Why not? Right. And we get nothing. It said heirlooms. Oh, there. Wow, that was slow and very strange. Right, there's a battle in here. Let's go for radiant light, and in we go. I shouldn't go around my holy water. God damn it. I use my holy water in here, and we've got stress relief and a buff. May try it anyway. That could fuck us up, but who knows? Right, fleet for the back lines. Thank you very much. Oh, the stress is becoming an issue. Right, big damage. Thank you. Health is okay actually, so let's go for some tranquility. Start melting off some of that stress before it becomes a big fucking problem.
Perform beyond one's limits.
Nice. Oh, well dodged, thank you. Everyone's doing well. Let's move you up and activate the riposte. Riposte. I don't speak French. More wine for Mike. Right. Double the poison, double your fun, ladies. That's 8 damage a round. That's
The
both of you
slow
gone.
death.
Bye.
Unforeseen.
Oh, accident.
Unforgiving.
Oh, nice dodge, yes. Big hits.
Press
And
disadvantage.
that's the game.
Give them no quarter.
So we get a free turn. Fuck you, corpse.
A death by inches.
Movestone. Let's just equip that. Don't really want the knight going anywhere. Busts. Do we need busts? Do. Do we have anything we can stack together? No. Oh, I'm going to regret not taking these. Oh, sorry about it. Right, okay. Let's see if this actually alleviates some of your stress. Yeah, about half as much. That's not bad. Right, scout's handy here. Let's try right first. Why not? Oh, another hunger activation. That's absolutely fine. We have food for days right now.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
It's an empty room. Hopefully we get the scout. Yes. So that's the boss fight. Right, how are we for treasure? We're going to get an extra 4 grand for this. We have a lot of supplies. And we still have to camp, which is going to give us a lot of health back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to backtrack, hit these rooms for the treasure, come back to here, camp, and then take on the boss. I always go to walk the other way, but I forget no matter what this direction you're travelling on the map, you're travelling right in the hallways. I don't know if that was like an intentional design choice, or didn't want to just, you know, make character models from facing the other way. I don't mind it, it just sometimes confuses me, because I am slow. I don't have space for busts. I need to get rid of something. Right, we don't need this many torches, let's just burn these just now.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
We're doing okay for torches. Kydus, thank you. And this is an empty room. Should get the scout. Yeah. Want treasure. Yes, we want treasure. Beautiful. Right, how are we doing for... Got 1 shovel left. Right, fuck this. We're going to go back this way and go to the secret room and get all the money we will ever need. Not ever need, just, you know, a big boost. Right, so on this tile, press up into the secret room. Use your last key. 2 of these. 3,500 each. And Barristan's Head, plus 20 protection. So I have a mod installed, which makes all my trinkets good, because usually it would be like plus 20 protection, but you're more likely to bleed, or plus 20 protection, but we're going to come repossess your couch. Like, there was always some sort of drawback to the trinkets, but one of my mods makes all the trinkets good, so plus 20 protection. Let's give that to... Who needs it? Like, who's at lowest HP? Let's give that to Mother. Because she is hurting just now, and she needs help. She needs help in this fight. Cool, right, so that's... We don't have to worry about money anymore, so let's go straight for the boss. We will, however, camp first, just because it will give us some boons? What's the word I was looking for? Buffs. Yes, it will give us some buffs. Boons is also an appropriate word, but buffs is more readily... What? Readily used. Okay, and we'll have to deal with the stress in camp. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have Isaac just focus off the stress this fight, rather than doing anything else. Let's just keep using tranquility. Melt away as much stress as we can before we get to camp. That way we can focus on buffs. Right, point blank.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Dodge. I was actually kind of hoping she would get hit so I could show you what a difference the protection makes. But, you know, I'll take a dodge too. That's absolutely fine. Oh, and more stress. Great. And that's all she wrote. For those two, just get this guy to deal with.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And that's the game.
A faint hope blossoms.
May as well. Ah, yeah. Oh, I wasn't going for the heal! Oh, I was going for the stress relief. Fucking idiot. Oh, what a waste of time.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Right, so we're losing out on that. Back into this room. There is something to be said for going down this hallway first and then coming back, just in case anything goes wrong. But no, fuck it. I have had it officially, so let's camp out.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze,
So I'll just show you this. If you have no food, then they all lose health and gain stress. If you give them half rations, they just stay the same. You give them full rations, then they get a little bit of health back. If you give them a feast, which is 8 food, they get 25% health back and less stress. Health is not a concern, so all of our skills will be going to stress relief and buffs. What we also want to do is try and prevent the nighttime ambush. So random heirloom, prevents nighttime ambush plus scouting chance, plus 25 stress, so I think she can take the stress, he can take the stress. So that makes it dark, and leeches, remove blight, remove disease, that's actually great. Does anyone have a disease? I'm not sure. Self speech is less stress, I'm definitely going for that. Right, so this is actually better than this, because you don't really need to scout anymore, but this will give us more chance of them being surprised. The bad guy, I mean, the big boss. Clean guns costs us 4 time, we have 8 left, and will give us a massive damage boost, so we might take that. So this is less stress and less stress for everyone, but time costs us 5. Stand tall, I can't use it on myself. So zealous speech, I guess, I just fucked that up. I tried to click it to see it again, so I won't be able to use this for clean guns. Right, does anyone have a disease? I don't think so. Oh, what a waste of a camp, what a fucking idiot. Right, what else have you got? Encourage, one companion less stress. Heal, we don't need to heal. Pep talk is less stress. Just give ourselves a random heirloom. We need space for the treasure at the end of the boss, so we'll just use this. Oh, what a fucking waste of time. I really need to pay attention. Right, rest. So we won't get ambushed because of bandit sense.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
And on to the boss battle. Remember, there's a trap in the last square, Colin. Don't fucking kill yourself. Forget the Iron Maiden. Kaidos, thank you. Right, genuinely nervous. Let's go full blazing radiant light.
The promise of safety.
And
Towering, fierce, terrible, nightmare-made material.
so this is the Necromancer Apprentice. He has 105 health, he's unholy, he's eldritch, and he's a bitch. He's not doing anything just now, which is fine. So we're just going to take a chance to get rid of some extra stress. And stun ourselves, of course. Let's get some poison going. The more we can build it up, the better, because then it takes more damage per round. We resist it. Oh!
Injury. Palpable fear.
So this is his shtick. He'll just keep summoning these over and over and over. If we're strong enough, we can take them out with Zealous and hit him, but we're not, so we're just going to have to smite them. And then there'll be corpses building up, which would be loads of fun. You can still get him with a Noxious Blast, hopefully get some poison on him this time. Yes! And now that you've moved back a bit, you can use your skills, but that doesn't matter because you were stunned. Right, so let's just advance up. Oh, for the crit, well done. Activate the riposte with the big damage, riposte, whatever. Oh no. Look who's back! Boner. King of the boners living up to his name. So we're just going to have Mike repeatedly squish the wee dudes and have Kaidos do the damage. So point blank only really works on the first guy, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. And I'm up front, so I can't really do anything about that. So I'm just going to have to try an open vein. Which is a shame, because I'm missing out on all that bonus damage. Oh, 0 riposte, what a shit. Right, Isaac, we need some big heals, buddy. I mean, 4's okay. We're looking for more about the 8 to 10 region, but that's fine. Right, more poison. Goes up to 8 damage a round. Squish the wee dudes. Thank you, you're doing your job so well, buddy. So proud of you. Oh, nice dodge, Isaac, thank you. Right, if you kill this guy, yeah, that's actually much better. Just for this turn, and then we can use your bonus against Unholy for the bigger damage. Sweet. Right, everyone's looking okay. We get plus 20% damage. Oh, that could have been it if I critted it. Oh well. Oh, it's so close. This is going incredibly well. I can't even tell you. I usually fuck this up so bad. So you're going to take 8 damage, you have 14 health. You're dead. I think when you die, your little buddy dies. I think, so let's test out that theory.
With no living sinew to actuate them, will these walking bones finally fail?
I don't know, will they? Still looks like he's standing to me. Not standing for long. Bye, bitch. We did it.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
A couple of blight charms, it's not anything to write home about, but I'll take it. And back to the hamlet. We did it, guys. We killed our first boss. Ooh, so proud of you. Well done. We got achievements, which I can't read because it's in the bottom corner of my screen and covered up by the time, but I'm sure it's wonderful. Oops, that was a mistake. Ah, so yeah, I guess 10 grand plus this, plus all these, plus all these, plus this amazing thing for Isaac, which is staying on him forever. Beautiful. And what did that do to his level wise? Everyone's level 2. So more damage against beasts, more damage against beasts, and chance to turn any miss into a hit. Sweet! Excellent!
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Another little achievement ticked off. I am so happy. So Nev got rid of his vertigo, Chris beat the shit out of himself, we got level 2, we got level 2, and we did a quest and succeeded. And before we leave off today, let's have a look at our stagecoach. Come on! No antiquarian, but we did get an abomination, a level 1 abomination at that. Abomination is a great class because he can transform into a terrible beast.
Tortured and reclusive, this man is more dangerous than he seems.
Who is going to be my abomination? I think I'm quite abominable, but I'm already named myself after my grave robber, so who shall it be? Let's see. Oh, I haven't fucked around with colours before either. Ooh. I think I like the red cloak best. Because of the haircut, I'm going to call you Skrillex. Is that reference up to date? No, probably not. Probably missed it by 10 or 20 years. Sorry Skrillex, I don't have nothing against you, buddy. I'm sure you're doing wonderfully. You probably have more money than I have cells in my entire body. But yeah, your haircut was a little bit silly. Sorry, buddy. Cool, and welcome to the party, Skrillex. Can't wait to make lots of dubstep jokes about you doing that. Comedy, what are you? I will never know. Anyway. Wait, are you still... Wait, is that what that said? I can't read that again, can I? Yeah. Oh, Chris has become one with pain and refuses to stop flagellating. Stop beating the shit out of yourself. You're becoming a real fucking issue, mister. We're going to have words. Like, there's going to be some, like, parent-teacher conferences. Conferences? Yeah. You're in trouble is what I'm saying. So stress-wise, nobody really needs to be healed. Everyone's looking fucking beautiful. Playing on Radiant is possibly too easy. I say, watch me get fucking wrecked next time. Cool, great little roster building up. Next time we're definitely going to take our Abomination out. And no holy members will go with the Abomination, so we'll take you and you can have Kane and Blythe because they're both unholy as well. And then maybe the Occultist in slot 3. Yeah, we'll maybe go for that. Cool, well, I have rattled on long enough. Thank you for joining me for defeating my first boss of the Let's Play, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!